Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. China has condemned a planned US diplomatic boycott of the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing and threatened to retaliate. Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian said China would take resolute countermeasures but did not give further details. On Monday, the White House press secretary said the United States would not send government officials to the Winter Olympics, citing China's human rights record.
We simply can't do that. As the president has told President Xi, standing up for human rights is in the DNA of Americans. We have a fundamental commitment to promoting human rights, and we feel strongly in our position, and we will continue to take actions to advance human rights in China and beyond.
Western powers have called on Russia to lower tensions with Ukraine ahead of a video call between US President Joe Biden and Russia's Vladimir Putin. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Moscow regretted what he called the White House's predictable tendency to resort to sanctions, but said that Putin was ready to hear out Biden's concerns. US military experts have visited the Ukraine in recent days to help develop their air defense capabilities as tensions with Russia increase on the border. Germany's Social Democrats, Greens and Free Democrats have signed a coalition marking the start of a new government. Walking on stage to applause, Olaf Scholz was joined by members of his new cabinet for the signing ceremony. Tomorrow he will be officially elected by the Bundestag lower house of parliament, replacing Angela Merkel as Chancellor. At least 38 people have died and scores more have been injured in a fire which tore through a prison in Burundi. This unverified footage is thought to show the prison on fire in the early hours of the morning. The overcrowded facility in the capital, Gitega, is thought to have caught fire around 4 a.m. At least 69 people have been seriously injured. The cause of the fire is not yet known. Clashes have erupted in Kenya after at least 6 people were killed when a police officer started shooting people in the capital, Nairobi. Angry residents near where the incident took place threw stones and other missiles at police in protest at the killings. Eyewitnesses say they saw the officer park his car before firing indiscriminately. 3 other people were injured in the shootings. An explosion in the centre of Iraq's southern city of Basra has killed at least 4 people and wounded 20. The blast took place near the city's main hospital, setting fire to at least 1 vehicle and damaging a minibus. Iraq's military says a motorcycle rigged with explosives was the cause of the blast. Indonesia's president has promised to bolster evacuation efforts and repair damaged homes after visiting the Mount Semeru disaster zone. Joko Widodo said authorities were fixing infrastructure and relocating thousands of people who were living in areas still threatened by the volcano. Recently released drone footage shows the extent of the damage caused by the eruption. Aerial video shows rows of destroyed houses, many with roofs missing. At least 20 people are dead and dozens are injured. Dozens of Rohingya refugees in the UK and US have sued Facebook, accusing the social media giant of allowing hate speech against them to spread. They're demanding more than $150 billion in compensation, claiming Facebook's platforms promoted violence against the persecuted minority. An estimated 10,000 Rohingya Muslims were killed during a military crackdown in Buddhist-majority Myanmar in 2017. Facebook, now called Meta, did not immediately respond to the allegations. And finally, a world record for the number of Christmas trees in one house. A family in Germany have installed an amazing 444 trees in their house, using more than 10,000 Christmas balls and 300 strings of fairy lights in the process.
Hallo, mein Name ist Thomas Jeromin, ich bin 55 Jahre alt und ich habe tatsächlich den Weltrekord in den meisten Weihnachtsbäumen an einem Ort.
Thomas and Suzanne Jeremin have been Christmas obsessed for years and say they hope to continue the tradition into the future. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.